Fabianski gets an assist while Butland concedes. Bournemouth score against West Ham. Azpilicueta scores, but then Chelsea can't keep a clean sheet against a side that never score. Spurs pepper Leicester's goal, but somehow they steal a victory. Man City, who nearly always score, just decide not to. Arsenal score 3 goals and Mesut Ozil doesn't get a single assist. Ighalo and Kane, 2 of the best strikers this season, don't put any chances away. Aguero, the man that's meant to score for fun, lets me down again. That is pretty much Game Week 21 preview done. What's up guys, JNO here, and welcome to JNO United. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and remember, it's all about the game. Okay guys, so we're going to start with Game Week 21 preview and go straight into the Game Week 22 review. Unfortunately, I have very limited time to do this between Wednesday and Saturday. So yeah, I wish I could do a proper review and preview, but it's just not going to happen with such a small time frame because unfortunately I work every day between these 2 game weeks. So this is going to have to do. Unfortunately with FPL, I only have a very specific time frame to do these videos, whereas with all my other videos I can take my time over recording and editing. So if this doesn't have all the details and the stats, it's because unfortunately I've not had the time to look at the stats and do all the graphics that I usually do. But as you can see, I got 32 points after playing my wild card, which is 3 points below the average. That's my saving grace basically. The average is so low that I haven't been affected too badly by this low score. There were points on my bench unfortunately, Fabianski and Simpson both picking up points. So it wasn't the greatest game week, but I still believe my side is good. And I'm bringing in Payet for Arnautovic. Unfortunately, Arnautovic is one of the few people to actually score me points this week, so I'm a bit worried about taking him out, but he was the perfect one to take out for Dimitri Payet. And Dimitri Payet has just looked incredible this season. Whenever he's on the pitch, he looks like he can make something happen. As you can see, my rank is 187,299th. And if we have a look at the leagues, I actually went up in Kirkshaw's league and the Fantasy Football Geek League, but I did drop in the Certified Premier League and also Joe Ryan Fantasy Football Managers League. Dropped in both of those, but as you can see, the drops weren't too significant. In the Certified Super League, I've got a feeling absolutely trounced me. He got 72 points, which is the highest out of anyone in the Certified Super League. He absolutely destroyed me, and he's the only team I'm going to look at this week because he got such an amazing score. He had Joe Hart in goal, who got a clean sheet. He had Target, who doesn't always play, but he played in a Southampton side that picked up the points. I believe Target got an assist. Sanya got a clean sheet. Arnautovic also got him some points, and he captained Oliver Giroud, who's not been the fancied pick amongst the strikers, but Oliver Giroud is always capable of getting a good score. If we have a quick look at the Certified Premier League, we can see triple captain Hazard Game Week 1. William C is now top. I think this is the first time I'm doing a video and Callum Sims isn't number 1. He is number 2 though, and he's only 1 point behind William C. And then coming up third is Mohamed Amin Ahmed with Zamalek FC. Nobody in the Certified Premier League could match I've Got a Feeling score. Mighty United by Billy Edmiston got the highest score of the game week with 52 points, and he had Payet as captain, which was a great choice. My team for the next game week 22, is as follows. We're putting Fabianski in goal. To be honest, I'm not really sure which keeper to put in because Stoke against Arsenal and Swansea against Watford, both games I'm worried that the keeper's going to concede. So I could change this last minute. I'm not expecting my goalkeeper to get me any points. We then have Alderweireld, Simpson and Creswell as the back three. Simpson against Aston Villa, I'm expecting a clean sheet. Leicester have picked up quite a few recently. Creswell against Newcastle. Again, Newcastle actually seem to perform against the big sides, but generally they let themselves down, so I'm hoping against West Ham they're just shut out completely. Then Alderweireld against Sunderland. I'm not expecting Sunderland to score, but then again, Game Week 21, Sunderland scored loads. It was just that type of season. We've got Payet, Ali, De Bruyne and Ozil in midfield. I'm quite happy with that midfield. Slightly worried about not putting Albrighton in. I think he maybe could pick up a cheeky assist and would be a differential if I did pick him. Then we've got Ighalo, Aguero and Kane up front. I'm going at the moment with Aguero as captain again, hoping he actually performs, but I've been burnt so many times this season picking Aguero as captain, but I still remember when he scored 5, and if I hadn't picked him as captain then, my score would be 50 points less than it currently is. Looking at the matches, I'm expecting Spurs to trounce Sunderland. I know Sunderland had a good game in Gameweek 21, but I'm not expecting the same against a decent Spurs side that were unlucky against Leicester. Chelsea-Everton, who knows what's going to happen with that game if I'm honest. Man City Palace, I'm hoping Man City come back to form, another home game. This is where De Bruyne and Aguero are meant to have their home comforts and score and assist loads of times, but as we saw against Everton, that didn't happen. Newcastle against West Ham, I've got my fingers crossed that Newcastle aren't suddenly becoming resurgent and West Ham will pick up another victory away. Payet is back, so all is looking good. Southampton against West Brom, I just have no idea. Aston Villa versus Leicester, I'm really hoping Leicester don't mess this up because I'm expecting some clean sheet points here. Aston Villa have been woeful all season. Liverpool Man United, the big game. Apparently, if Man United lose, Louis van Gaal is out. I think both teams will shut up shop a lot more than they did in Game Week 21. Stoke against Arsenal. Stoke seem to perform against the big sides, but I'm still expecting an Arsenal win. Swansea, I just can't predict, so I'm expecting a Watford win, but it could go either way. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please smash that thumbs up button if you're happy to see fantasy football still going strong on my channel. Leave a comment in below about anything to do with Fantasy Premier League. I will definitely try and answer as many as I can to make up for the fact that this video is very short. And all that's left to say is I've been J&O, you've been awesome, and remember, it's all about the game.